Hey guys, I just got back from the BDB February camp, and I decided to make this video because I really wish that the BDB hornline would become like full, because we still have a lot of holes left in the BDB hornline. So I'm making this video to tell you guys to share this video and let people know to join BDB. People 18 or older and anyone across the United States can join. They just have to send an email to Adam Wilkie, our brass caption head. His email is this is his email right here. And let me just talk about my experience at BDB, because I marched last year. And last year we had an almost full horn line. We had a few holes. I mean, it was such a fun experience. And we didn't even go to Indianapolis that year. We just did a good old 1 week Pacific Coast tour, and we won every single competition. We swept every single competition. And we are very hopeful that the same thing will happen this year, because BDB has not won open class championships in almost 10 years now, basically, because the last time BDB won was in 2016. And this brass book already is I think it's very championship contending. I mean, you'll have lots of fun, and everyone, it's like joining BDB will get you ready for world class, because a lot of people that join BDB, a lot of them are able to do world class maybe the next year or 1 year after that. I'm in my second year of BDB, and hopefully I might do a year of world class, but there's people that have made A Corps. A relatively good amount of people from BDB has joined the A Corps. People have joined other world class corps. I don't really know, but I mean, it's a really great community, because drum corps is very different from high school, because I know some of you guys watching might be a senior in high school. It's if you're not from one of those big high schools that are Texas high school bands quality, joining drum corps is kind of a breath of fresh air. If you're really one of those marching band kids like me that always are trying my best but is always disappointed whenever others aren't really putting in their weight. It's different in here, BDB, and just, I guess, drum corps in general. Everyone is willing to put in their weight, because one, everyone's paying to be there, and two, they all auditioned to get there. So they all worked hard to get where they got, and they want to take advantage of this educational opportunity that they took. But BDB is a great place to start, because it's an open class corps, and we don't have as long as a tour as world class. So if you really are not, if the really long tour across the country kind of turns you off a bit, like going through California, for example, if you're the Blue Devils, if you're starting in California, you go to Southern California, you go back up, and then you go to Texas, and you go to the East Coast and all that. If you don't want to do all that, BDB is a great place for you to start. It's a really great way to get a taste for what DCI is. The tour isn't as long. We still compete at competitions along with the world-class corps. And you get to feel what it's like to sleep in gyms, to go on bus rides. Bus rides are really fun. They were so fun. Here's a couple clips of some bus rides.
What type of bear? What type of bear is toothless? A gummy bear.
Yeah, but anyways, especially this year, because we're going to Indianapolis and wherever Open Class Championships is, they still haven't released it yet. I don't know why they haven't released that yet. But anyways, you'll get to see what it's like to go to full retreat, kind of like as if you were a DCI finalist. I've never experienced it before, but I'm going to experience it this year because BDB is going over there to compete at Open Class Championships. And this year, you get to compete in Lucas Oil Stadium. And that was like my dream upon auditioning for BDB in 2024, but I didn't make the cut, so I did 2025. But this year, we're going to Lucas Oil Stadium, and they're trying to make it so we always go there every year. But this year is the start, and this is the first time BDB is really trying to push themselves up. Like, this year's BDB is different from last year's BDB, like drastically. Like, especially the difficulty of the music. It's very different, and it's way harder. And this kind of, like, don't just think of BDB's brass book being like just some easy open class book. It's hard. Like, this brass music is really hard. I think if you really want to play hard stuff, you should join BDB, because I think it is relatively comparable to some world class books. I'm not going to say anything. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, so, I mean, in terms of membership, we have on the roster, we have 22 trumpets. We're trying, at the beginning of the year, we aim for 28. We have, right now, I think 15 mellophones on the roster. There might be one new person added on, but I think at the end of the camp today, Adam Wilkie, brass caption head, said that he would like 2 more mellows. And euphoniums have suffered the most. We need more euphoniums. If you're a euphonium player, or if you know anyone who's a euphonium player, send this video to them. Because we are in dire need of euphoniums. We have, I think, 16 or 17 euphoniums, and in the beginning of the year, we tried to accept 24. And in terms of tubas, it's filling up, but I think we need about 2 to 3 more tubas, and we're trying to do 12. It's looking to be about a 66-person hornline at the moment. We would all really like it to be 80 people, so we can have a bigger sound and a much fuller sound. And on top of that, if we can get more people, we can have a longer tour. Like I know, like I said, that you don't have to have as long of a tour as world class cores, but even if we add more shows, the tour is still not going to be as long as world class. It's still going to be a nice taste, in my opinion, because it's not constantly traveling, at least at this point. Until we add more shows, it's not going to be this much traveling. If you join BDB, you can march DCI. You can march DCI, and then when you're done marching your show, you can watch the Blue Coats later in the day. And then on top of that, you can watch the Blue Devils. You can watch Santa Clara Vanguard, and you can watch, sadly not Mandarins, but there's Blue Knights, there's Pacific Crest, there's the Academy. Like, there's a lot of cores you can watch in just a single competition. Yeah, I hope this video was enlightening to you. The BDPA organization hasn't been the best in promoting BDB that much. They've mostly been focusing on A core. So, I mean, I'm trying my best here to potentially attract more people. I'm not sure if this will get out very well, But this is my attempt at trying to recruit more people. And I hope that if this video reaches you, someone that's not already in the B Corps, or I mean, if someone's in the B Corps, you can send it to people that you might know. But I hope this helped. And if you still don't know if you have what it takes, just send in a video. If you live across the United States. But like I said, email Adam Wilkie right here. This is his email right here. Email him, tell him you're interested, and then he'll ask you to send him a video audition. Our next camp is in April 26th, I believe it is. Yep, but that's it. Think about it. If you see this video, think about it. Think about it if you want to join BDB, because you will not regret it.